Alright, folks, listen up. What I'm about to tell you is going to shake the very foundation of the NFL. The Pro Bowl rosters just dropped this morning, and let me tell you, there's one name missing that has absolutely everyone's jaw on the floor. We're talking about one of the most electrifying players in the game, a guy who creates magic when the stakes are highest. And guess what? He's not on the list. Yeah, you heard me right. Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback redefining greatness year after year, has been left off the Pro Bowl roster. But here's the kicker. He might just be the one laughing all the way to the postseason. While everyone's talking about snubs, there's a deeper story here, something beyond just an all-star game. Buckle up, because this narrative extends beyond the field, and the real question is, who's coming for that ring? Let's break it all down. Every season, when the Pro Bowl rosters are revealed, there's excitement, anticipation, and inevitably, controversy. Players hope to see their names on the list, fans argue over who got snubbed, and analysts debate the selections. But this year feels different. When you look at the AFC Pro Bowl roster, one name stands out, or rather, one name is glaringly absent. Patrick Mahomes, the reigning Super Bowl MVP. The man who defies logic and delivers in the biggest moments. So how did he not make the cut? How does a guy leading his team toward a potential third straight Super Bowl appearance find himself on the outside looking in? Is this simply a snub, or is there something deeper going on? That's exactly what we're about to unpack, so stay with me. First, let's acknowledge the competition. The AFC is loaded with talent, and this year, the quarterback race has been fierce. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow, three quarterbacks who have been nothing short of phenomenal, claimed the Pro Bowl spots. Their numbers don't lie, their performances have been spectacular, and two of them will likely land first and second team All-Pro honors. One of them may even take home the MVP trophy. But still, you have to wonder, what's really going on here? This isn't just about individual accolades. This is about legacy. Mahomes isn't just a great player. He's the face of the Kansas City Chiefs, a team that has dominated the NFL in recent years. The Chiefs' success is undeniable, and when you dig into the Pro Bowl selections, you start questioning the narrative behind it all. One key factor here is that Mahomes has been so consistently great that his excellence is now expected. But does that mean he's less deserving? Does it mean that the guy who won MVP last season and led his team to another Super Bowl should suddenly be overlooked? Absolutely not. The truth is, the Pro Bowl has evolved into more of a glorified exhibition than a true honor. And let's be honest, Mahomes doesn't need the Pro Bowl. Let me say that again. He doesn't need it. We're talking about a quarterback who is once again on the verge of leading his team to another Super Bowl. His focus isn't on flag football or exhibition games, it's on winning another championship. That's the mentality of a true champion. The Pro Bowl may be a nice honor, but it pales in comparison to Mahomes' real goal, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest to ever play the game. So, what happens now? We know Mahomes isn't playing in the Pro Bowl. And let's be clear, this isn't a personal vendetta. It's simply the reality of how the NFL works. When you're consistently the best and your team is always in championship contention, you often find yourself in this position. When the Chiefs take care of business in the playoffs, whether it's against the Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens, or Cincinnati Bengals, it'll serve as yet another reminder of Mahomes' greatness. He might not be heading to Orlando for the Pro Bowl, but that's because his sights are set on something far bigger, a potential three-peat. No team in NFL history has ever achieved that. And Mahomes doesn't need Pro Bowl recognition to validate his greatness. He's preparing for the biggest game of his life. While others are playing exhibition matches, Mahomes is focused on legacy. This isn't just about this season. Mahomes' Pro Bowl absence represents a bigger shift in how we define greatness in today's NFL. The Pro Bowl was once a prestigious honor, a way to celebrate the league's best. But over time, it has become more about pageantry than true recognition. For players like Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow, the Pro Bowl is a moment to shine, a chance to be acknowledged on a national stage. And they deserve that. But when it comes to recognizing the most dominant force in the NFL over the past several years, there's only one name that should be in that conversation: Patrick Mahomes. But here's the thing. Mahomes operates at a different level. He doesn't care about the Pro Bowl. What does it really mean? Sure, it's an honor. But at the end of the day, it's just a game. Mahomes plays for championships. He plays to win. And most importantly, he plays to cement his place in history. Let's talk about how the Pro Bowl selection process works. It's a mix of fan votes, player votes, and coach votes. And let's be honest, it's essentially a popularity contest. But what happens when you've reached a level where postseason success is the only thing that matters? What happens when you're so established that you can bypass the pageantry and go straight to the real stage? That's where Mahomes stands. A place reserved for only the truly great. Now, let's consider the psychological impact of Mahomes' absence from the Pro Bowl. Allen, Jackson, and Burrow, they're all incredible quarterbacks. But they know Mahomes is waiting for them in the playoffs. That has to weigh on them, right? Sure, they're putting up huge numbers. But can they beat Mahomes when it matters most? That's the beauty of this so-called snub. It's not really a snub at all, it's a reflection of where Mahomes is in his career. We no longer define greatness by Pro Bowl selections. We define it by Super Bowl victories. And Mahomes? He's already proven he's the best, on the biggest stage. So while others are celebrating their Pro Bowl nods, Mahomes is locked in on the only prize that truly matters, another Lombardi trophy. And when it's all said and done, we won't be talking about his Pro Bowl snub, we'll be talking about his next Super Bowl win.